Hi everybody, 714 News here. We are here live at the scene of a mass shooting in Laguna Woods. Currently, the officials are going to be giving the press a briefing, an update rather, to what transpired and how many people are actually injured and all of the other details that we don't know. So far we know that one person is dead, 4 people are injured in Laguna Woods. It's at the Presbyterian Church here on Calle Sonora and El Toro Road in the city of Laguna Woods. So the officials are actually walking up right now, so go ahead and get your update if you so choose to. Here we go. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me.
All right, here we go. Let's look at this one.
Hey, good afternoon. My name is Sergeant Scott Stanley. I'm the Public Information Officer for the Orange County Sheriff's Department. First of all, we'd like to just let the public know that our hearts reach out to those affected by this tragic event. For today's press conference, the following speakers will be in this following order. First is Jeff Halleck, Under Sheriff, Orange County Sheriff's Department. Brian Fennessy, Fire Chief, Orange County Fire Authority. Christy Johnson, Assistant Director in Charge, FBI Los Angeles. Stephen Galloway, Assistant Special Agent in Charge, ATF, Los Angeles. Lisa Bartlett, Orange County Board of Supervisors, 5th District. And Carol Moore, Laguna Woods Mayor. We will take questions at the conclusion of this sequence. Good afternoon. First and foremost, I want to send our thoughts and prayers to all those that will be impacted by this incident. This is a very tragic incident for the victims, their families, and this entire community. I want to start by asking for your patience. Also, as you know, this is an active investigation that's been going on for less than 4 hours. Our investigators are still diligently processing the scene, so we're here to provide as much information as we can over time. But again, just I ask for your patience. Please understand that we're working as quickly as we can to have more details and information for you. At about 1:26 p.m. this afternoon, a male subject opened fire near the Geneva Presbyterian Church in the city of Laguna Woods. One person is confirmed deceased at the scene. 4 others were critical, and 1 other victim sustained minor injuries. The injured victims were taken to local hospitals. We currently do not have a status of the injured 4 that are in critical condition. When deputies arrived on scene, they provided immediate medical aid to the victims here at the church. Shortly after, our partners from the Orange County Fire Authority arrived on scene and began providing advanced medical life-saving measures. We're very grateful to the Orange County Fire Authority for their quick response and their ability to provide critical life-saving treatment. The incident happened at a lunch banquet following the morning service. And again, to remind you, this is all very preliminary information. We believe that at least 2 weapons from him. He was detained when the deputies arrived. That group of church goers displayed heroism and bravery in intervening to stop the suspect. He undoubtedly prevented additional injuries and fatalities. The suspect was not injured during the incident, was taken into custody. He's believed to be Asian, male adult, in his 60s. We don't believe he lives in this area. Investigators are working to determine determine his city of residence and whether he has any connections to this church or to the congregation. At this time, we do not know what the suspect's motive may be or whether he had an intended target or whether this is even a hate-related incident. Following the incident, the Sheriff's Department Hazardous Device Section utilized bomb canines and swept the church grounds to ensure there were no secondary devices. Members from the Trauma Intervention Program also are on scene to provide crisis counseling to the congregants.
Multiple OCFA resources responded as part of the original MCI mass casualty incident as part of the active response. Resources included multiple firefighter paramedic units, our specialized mass casualty unit, private ground ambulances, and helicopter air ambulances. The MCI was declared as a firefighter intervention equipment. Triage, transferred to 5 patients, and 7 for critical or minor status. In addition, OCFA traffic responded to the church and the hospital also started a incident investigation for our OCFA our hearts
friendly markets in Buffalo, New York. We too are now dealing shot and replacement here in the woods. I'd like to thank Sheriff Alan Lawrence and our actions of our Orange County Sheriff's Department and deputies who were able to bring perpetrators swiftly and securely on the site. I'd also like to thank Chief Hennessy of the Orange County Fire Authority who attended to the victims of this senseless tragedy. To the church congregants impacted by the violence that took place here today, we ensure the safety and security of all of the residents here in Orange County. Fire department, our sheriff's department, FBI, and ATF. We're so thankful. Thank you for taking this time to cover this project.
All right, this time we'll take any questions we have.
Hey, Jeff, can you,
Sorry,
How many arms were covered?
2 firearms were covered this evening.
what kind of firearms were they? Were they handguns, rifles?
2 handguns.
Hey Jeff, can you talk a little bit about how quickly this transpired, how quickly these parishioners intervened, like kind of describe how they said their actions were heroic?
Yeah, so the question was how quickly this unfolded. We don't have that information. The dispatch call came in at about 1:26 p.m. Deputies were here within minutes, and by the time we arrived, the parishioners had the subject hogtied and in custody, so this happened really quickly. That's still part of the active investigation. And like I said earlier, we have 5 that were injured, 4 critically. Obviously, we're saddened to say that one is deceased, but we're still working through as the details of that incident.
Is it known whether the guns were legally purchased?
We don't have that information. That's still part of the investigation. There were a number of witnesses inside, about 30 to 40 that investigators are interviewing now. And so until we get through all of those interviews and that information, we won't really have a good idea if it was an
Can you speak to, you said he had 2 weapons. Did he have any more ammunition with him? And can you speak to how important it was that these folks actually took a stand and tried to stop him? It could have been a different story that we're telling today.
That's right. I can't speak to exactly where the weapons were, if we had any additional ammunition. Again, that's part of the investigation. But as I said a little bit earlier, based on the preliminary investigation and the interviews, it does seem that one or more of the congregants did act quite heroically. They jumped in and tried to do what they could to subdue the suspect.
And potentially save more lives?
Those details.
Do you know if there was any other security on site? Like, does the church have its own security at all?
I don't know the answer.
What about surveillance footage? Was there surveillance footage inside the church?
We don't know, but if there is, that's something that investigators will get to. That's what this game is doing.
And you said it was unknown if this was a hate crime. Is there a reason that is there any consideration? Is that why the FBI is involved as well?
Absolutely, that's right. That all goes to the motive, and that's what the legal we're working on, so we won't have answers to that.
Is there any difference in the races between the shooter and the victims or religions that you know?
Again, we're still working through it.
We know that time has a 68-year-old man, is that correct? 68 years old, we're Las Vegas.
We're not identifying him. I will say it's a male. It's a male, but I just know information on age or date of birth.
What's his ethnicity?
Say male.
What's the ethnicity?
They said it in the beginning.
There was 30 to 40 people in there. Obviously, we had 5 people that were injured and the one that was deceased. Again, whether they were the ones that were actually trying to detain him, I can't answer that. But again, there's a lot of interviews. We're still only 3.5, 4 hours into this active investigation. It just takes time to work through it. So again, I just ask for your patience with some of the details.
Do these guns have serial numbers?
No, they're not guns.
Can you tell us if both firearms were fired?
We don't know that.
Can you tell us how much ammo he had?
No, we're identifying everybody as adults.
Can you-
What are the linguists? Are they, is that for the same staff?
That's horrible.
Can you tell us if any leaders of the church were injured?
I cannot. I don't know. The people that were injured, I don't know what the responsibility is.
So do we know how many shots were fired?
I do not. Again, still working through all this.
Can you confirm the community possibly?
That I'm not sure. I'm not aware of any.
Can you
roughly how
confirm that this was a Taiwanese congregation honoring one of their former pastors?
I cannot. I know it was some type of banquet after the service, but as far as exactly what the banquet was for, or who they were honoring, I don't have that. I have not spoken to the deputy, so I know it was in custody and it was hogtied and detained.
Was it part of the banquet, or was
We don't know that.
Do you know how many guns and ammo? I mean, how much ammo he had left, and if these folks hadn't intervened so early, I mean, how much worse this could have been based on what he had on him?
So I don't know what he may have had, or if he had any additional ammunition, but I think it's safe to say that had people not intervened, it would have been much worse. So
Do you know
30 to 40 people inside the church.
Do you happen to know if the subject walked into the church or did he drive here? Is there a vehicle involved?
That's part of the investigation. So, just based on the activity and how the shooting occurred, we just want to make sure that it's safe. But we're still in the investigative phase, and so we'll review the case and decide based on the motive and the information that we get whether we present it to prosecute the state.
As a follow-up
the
to
suspect
Biggie's
on any
question,
sort
has
of
there
watch
been any
list?
recent threats to the church or any of the members?
Not that I'm aware of. But again, remember, we're only 4 hours into this. There's a lot of people to interview. It's a very detailed and diligent investigation. So we will put out more information this evening, whether it's through social media or a written press release, and you can anticipate another press conference probably early tomorrow morning.
Was the assailant anonymous?
I don't have that.
We know there's a lot more questions and answers we're going to do everything we can. So as the sheriff said, we'll have an update for you tonight. Social media press conference, social media press release and a press conference expected tomorrow, and we'll announce that on our Twitter page. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Hi guys, thank you for joining. That was just kind of the press conference that they did at 5 o'clock. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the uploaded video that's going to be coming. And again, if you guys are watching this, prayers to all the families and everything.
Again, guys, so that's kind of the update of what's going on. FBI and the ATF are here on scene of the shooting. It's considered a mass shooting. 5 people were in total shot. 1 person is dead here at the church in Laguna Woods. Again, we're on El Toro Road and Calle Sonora in the city of Laguna Woods. It's backed up right against the private exclusive community of Laguna Woods itself, which used to be, I think, Leisure World. So if you guys are familiar with this area, the area is closed to everyone. If you can tell, they have roadblocks in both directions. So more updates to come tonight. This is kind of like a huge media circus, as you guys can tell. I did notice some donations come in. Thank you guys so much for supporting me and supporting everything that I do here. I try to get you guys the most up-to-date information for all these stories that I come out here and grab for you guys. So that's it for me right now. That's the update. Please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, guys. That's the only way you'll be updated on anything that I post. Again, 714 News on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and yeah, right here on YouTube. So thank you guys for joining in. If you guys could not hear, I kind of just updated you again. Apologize for the sound. There's just tons of camera crews here. So again, this is 714 News here at the church right here in Laguna Woods, and 5 people total shot. 1 person is dead, and I believe they said that all the victims are believed to be adults. So no children, thankfully, shot here. But my heart goes out to all the families and this congregation that was involved. So please keep them in your prayers. And again, thank you guys for joining in. And you guys, we'll see you when we see you on the next one. All right. It's been fun. It's been real. It has been real fun. See you guys.